It's time now for Late Night Sports Talk, an interactive discussion of Bay Area sports on the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network. Here is your host, Will B.
Neon lights above the city, talking games till 1 a.m. We'll be taking calls so gritty, covering the sports we see. From the court to open fields, late night chatter never yields. Northern Cali's pride revealed, where the fans who never shield. Late night sports talk with Will B. All the stars we need, straight from the heart. When the night falls, we believe, coverage that we crave under the stars.
I did a rookie mistake there. I muted myself. But hey, it's all good. Welcome to the Late Night Hour, Late Night Sports Talk. Now, Northern California Sports Entertainment Network, man. That's a mouthful. The old NCSEN, sponsored by the Northern Lights Entertainment. Good old Glenn. And we are here for some late night hour action. Today, I'll be going off of you guys. Really, this show is going to be formatted to really what you guys want to talk about. But I do have my own agenda. And I'm going to put my little banner up, man. I got a cool little banner here. We'll talk about some stuff here. First and foremost, I hope everybody had a good weekend and a good Monday. I know Mondays are usually days people freaking dread, right? You know, you get ready for Sunday and you look forward to football Sunday, and once football's over, it's like, oh shit, I got to go to work. But anyways, so in case you guys don't know who I am Will B. I am your host for this next hour here. And a little bit of background on me in case you don't know who I am or where I come from. I'm right now, I'm in the high desert of Arizona. And why am I covering Northern California? Well, I'm Northern California born and raised, man. I just moved out here in April. I had to escape. I'm a California refugee, and it's very beautiful out here. It's pretty hot, though. Right now, actually, it's getting a lot better. I actually killed a bunch of wasps today. With that being said, I'm also a military veteran. Spent 8 years in the Army. I'm a military veteran just like Eric Romo, who you guys, I'm sure you guys know. And I was in the Army. Spent 8 years as a medic. And a 25 November, I'm not even going to explain that one to you. It's a bunch of IT BS. With that, too, I was also an athlete. I played Division I rugby in college for Sacramento State. I also played international rugby. I played against, I have two what they call caps or appearances to my name. I played against Canada as well as England. So I played internationally a couple games. Can you promise me? Oh man, hey, is that you, PK? I can see that name from right here, man. I know that's PK. But yeah, so yeah, I do have some athletic experience especially when it comes to collegiate, playing in college and whatnot. And quite personally, I mean, like if you haven't played in college, or at least at some kind of amateur level, like there's no point in saying you played anything. That's just my personal opinion. But with that being said, yeah, I see you, PK. All right, that is you. Right on, man. I'm happy you're here, Jim. I see you. Yes, you do return. Right on, man. Yeah, we late night secret. I don't know about a late night secret. That sounds a little wonky, man. But I'm happy you're here. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about it. But I'm going to start off like the beam. Yeah, we'll talk about some of that later. No beam yet. Big news for us, though, with the San Francisco 49ers, man. Dude, hey, we lost Deebo Samuel. And one of my concerns was going into this season was Deebo Samuel. I personally thought that we should have signed Brandon Ayuk last year. I think we should have gave him the bag last year. And I this might ruffle a few feathers, but I think we probably should have moved off Deebo because remember the last couple of years and the last couple of seasons now, he's always missed He's missed what 6 games here and there. Last season, I think he missed about 6 or 4 or 6, and now he's slated to miss up to. Well, no, they said 2 weeks in quotes, but he could possibly miss more, according to Kyle Shanahan. A calf strain is not any. A calf strain is a pretty big deal. With the calf strain, you have it's not just being in. I've had a calf strain before myself, and that'll put you out of the loop for 2 weeks, man. I don't know, probably more like 4 weeks, to be honest with you, because it's not just a muscle injury. At that point, when you got that strain, it's actually a ligament injury as well, and the ligament area doesn't heal as quickly as the muscles do. So, and the reason why it doesn't heal as quickly is because it doesn't get as much oxygen or blood to that area. So, hopefully, he could come back in time. The next 2 games that we have are against the Rams and the Patriots. I'm going to talk about the Rams in a little bit. I'm not too concerned with him being out. 3rd and 1, Juwan Jennings. We gave him a nice little bag this offseason, and he's proven every bit of its worth. He's done really well. He looks good. Is he a jack of all trades like a Deebo Samuel? No, not by any freaking means. And he doesn't have to be. Now, with that, I believe that the offense becomes just a little more predictable, if you will, because they don't have that out. They don't have to, the defenses don't have to worry about Deebo as a wide back and whatnot. They're going to have to play kind of more of a traditional kind of ball style, if you will, where you don't have that Swiss Army knife back there. And you don't have that Christian McCaffrey. And this is Late Night Sports Hour with me, homie, Jim. This is my show, thanks to Glenn from Giants Sport Talk Live, as well as Northern Lights Entertainment. And I will be here every day, unless at 12 o'clock, midnight. I will be here every day, and unless otherwise stated, in case I'm sick or something, or I got something else going on. But yeah, I'm here to hang out with you guys, and it's really about you guys. My other channel, well, I'm still doing that, PK. I still got that going on. Don't worry about that. But let's continue on with this path real quick. Brandon Ayuk, you can see that I have my little banner there going on. One of the things I noticed in the game this weekend was that it seemed like the chemistry between Purdy and Ayuk was a little bit off. And I think that has more to do with just the fact that Ayuk he wasn't at training camp. And, I get there's certain players that don't feel like they needed to have training camp, but I think it kind of primes you. Again, I've never been like a professional athlete, but I think that, having those extra reps would help prime you to get ready for the season. I mean, it just makes sense, right? And I think that's what we're seeing there. He seemed to be the last couple of games. What's up, Lethal? Seemed to be he was kind of disconnected, and hopefully they could cure that. He's going to have this next couple of games there. He's going to be, he's going to be the primary target, as he should. And I believe he's a great deep ball threat. What's up, Rob? And oh yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Jim. He had a perfect, beautiful dime, and he missed it by. No, it's not a 4-hour show. I'll go as late as you guys want to go until we get the actual radio network up. Then I gotta make sure it's only within an hour. So, but I could talk forever, man. But anyways, yeah, he was just a gnat's hair away from getting that thing. And I think if he had that connection, he would probably been the Ravens. Yeah, the Ravens don't look too bad. You want to go to 5 a.m.? I don't got that in me, man. I got to get up I could probably do. We'll see. We'll play it by ear, my friend. But yeah, the chemistry there looked a little off. And I think once they get some more reps together, once they get some more playing, and that's then there and there again. They're holding out. He wants more money. Should have paid him last year to avoid all this BS. And here we are. Now they're having to play catch up during the season, having to get those extra reps in. And yeah, man. So we're seeing the effects of that. I wasn't too impressed with the Vikings thing. I get that the Niners haven't won since 1992 at the Vikings whenever they play the Vikings at home. I get that. That's cool and all. But it's time to break that mold. I mean, there's got to be a time and place for everything. And I think and especially when you're playing against the backup of your former damn backup. There's no excuses for that. They made Sam Darnold look like a damn rock star. And we know very well that Sam Darnold is not a rock star. Sam Darnold is Sam Darnold, to be honest. I mean, he's another USC quarterback like Sam Barkley and Matt Leinart, who, they were great in college. But they're just middle. Dude, I mean, right, Jim? I mean, he dragged his sack all over their faces with that pass to Justin Jefferson. I mean, that, oh, man. And then to make it even worse, Jefferson juked those two defenders like it was nothing. He stutter stepped and off he went, and then he scored that touchdown. He made him look like an absolute joke. They had no response for the offense of the Vikings until that guy went out with an injury. And I hope he does all right. Justin Jefferson is a great talent, and I hope he's doing just fine. I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't looked at his injury report, probably because I don't have him on my fantasy team. But, man, that kind of showed our butts on that one. Fred Warner looked really good that game. He really stepped it up. I was very happy to see him kind of leading the defense. But other than that, Purdy didn't, to me, didn't look all that great. He threw a couple, he threw a bad interception. And he was sitting there eating some sacks. Is that all on him? Pocket presence is something that a quarterback should have. And he's entering he's entering another year in his season here. This is another contract year for him, right? And he's playing for money. So I don't know, man. Like, as far as the Niners are concerned, oh yeah, there's that. As far as the Niners are concerned, are we going to go to the playoffs? Is this a playoff team? Yeah, it's a playoff team. It's a playoff team for sure. Is it going to win you a Super Bowl? I think the window was last year, man, to be quite honest. I think the window really was last year. And, CMC being out doesn't help either. Again, I was never a true fan of that trade, to be honest with you. Look at his injury history. He's been glass. He always misses. He's guaranteed to miss games. The guy's 5'10" and 205 pounds. Do I need to say any more? I mean, that's a smaller guy. For a game like that, he's going to take a licking, and that's what he does. And then that calf and Achilles injury he's currently got is nothing new. The same injury occurred. The same injury occurred to him back in 2019 or 2020, I believe, and he missed like 7 or 8 games because of it. He missed damn near half the season just because of that same injury. In fact, I remember watching the highlights. You could see in that when he was playing for the Panthers at the time, you could see his calf kind of do one of these wonky little things, like a rubber band snap in his leg. It looked gnarly, and it was gnarly. He missed multiple games. Once again, I gotta clear my throat. I'm not gonna do it on you guys. All right, okay, we're back. Rob, I think you're right. I think they know they're a playoff team. And to be honest, the NFC doesn't really look. Does anybody in the NFC actually really stick out? Not really. Is there anybody you got to be careful of? Maybe the Seahawks, maybe? I mean, and even then, the Seahawks don't even look. Oh, thanks, man. I'm actually about 10 years older than that, but I appreciate it. PK, right on, dude. But yeah, man, like there's nothing really sticks out in my mind. So I think you're right, Rob. I think they're right. I think, okay, I smell what you're stepping in. Okay, so they could probably put a few guys on ice and probably be just fine, just going through the motions. And I think they feel probably the same way. There you go. Exactly. What's and they always step it up in the off season. So this should be interesting. No, I'm smelling exactly what you're stepping in. Yep, 100%. Now we play the Rams tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but this coming Sunday. I was a little surprised. I don't know if you guys watched the Rams game. I was able to watch it here. I'm out in Arizona, so it was right. It was the first game we ever saw after the Niners, and they were going up against what I believe the Arizona Cardinals at the time were supposed to be like 26th ranked defense, and man, they didn't look good. The running backs didn't, I wasn't too impressed by Kyron Williams, and I remember reading, the reports. Yeah, you guys got smoked, Jim, and I don't understand that. You guys shouldn't have. Cup got injured. Cup is out for approximately 4 to 6 weeks, according to McVay, and they already lost Puka, and they got Demarcus Robinson, who's a really good wide receiver. Like, he could step up. Remember, Demarcus Robinson last year, to finish the year, during the last 6 games of last year, he was a top 12 receiver in the league. He was a top 12 receiver. Hey, what's up, Audie? Oh, let me move my mic away. I'm being told. Is this better, guys? Am I? I'm not like yelling in the mic to you. Everything's good. I think I was too close for a bit there. I apologize if I sounded like Dookie or like Darth Vader. My voice is already deep enough, man. You should hear me when I smoke some cigarettes. But anyways, Audie, all right, man. But yeah, and the Kobe Parkinson, I thought he would step up. Okay, right on, Audie. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. I appreciate the feedback. But I thought, okay, so going back to Demarcus Robinson. So you got a top 12 receiver in that guy, like potentially. That guy's really good. He could get separation. He's a great route runner. And he catches the ball, a hold twice for a measly 42 yards. Come on, man. Matthew Stafford knows better than that. He's a better athlete than that. But that's one guy that the Niners are going to have to pay attention to. Once we face him on Sunday, they're going to have to find a way to lock him down because he can get that separation. That's all Romo, man. Come on, man. Kobe Parkinson's a great tight end too. They didn't really use him too much from what I saw, mainly because they weren't in a position to use the flat like that. Matthew Stafford was going to have to throw for more yardage than just him running the flat. So that's understandable. This next game, he'll be facing down our middle linebackers. That should be a little interesting. Marvin Harrison Jr. looked really good, man. The Rams backfield make him look like a damn stud, bro. He looked like a freaking veteran. I mean, the guy just absolutely smoked. Trey McBride had a couple of good catches against the Rams. Kyler Murray looked poised. Oh, PK, Glenn, man. What are you talking about, man? Glenn's the one who's running the whole show here, my friend. But anyways, going back to the Rams and Cardinals. Should the Rams fans be worried about that? Should the Rams fans be worried that this is a lost season? Because you're gonna essentially lose Cup, and they didn't just lose Cup. Let's see what else. Give me 1 second here. They lost some of their O-line. Let me see. 1 second. Yeah, here we go. Jesus. Darius Williams, Jonah Jackson, Steve Avila, Joe Noteboom, John Johnson, and Kevin Dotson. My God. They're just as banged up as the Niners are. So if we lose against the Rams, Oh man, if we lose against the Rams, I don't know what that spells for this season. We shouldn't lose to the Rams, and we're playing them at SoFi Stadium, what we call up here in Northern. I'm not in Northern California anymore. I keep saying that sometimes, but in Northern California, it's called Levi South. But it'll be an interesting game. Hopefully, we do win. Hopefully the Niners do come out on top. Seahawks right now are on top of the NFC West. They're 2-0 and they look really good. And they look good against crappy teams. So we'll see what happens there. Will they play Denver and then does anybody else care what the hell they play? Let's be honest here. SoFi North. I don't. Have any of you guys in the chat been to a Levi's game? Have you guys ever seen any Rams jerseys out there? I'd be kind of scared to wear a Rams jersey to Santa Clara, to be honest with you, man. The Saints. Well, I don't know, man. You got to be a decent team to throw up double digits like that. Score double digit wins. Derek Carr looks good. They have a lot of good weapons, man. They have a lot of good weapons. They got Olave, Rashid. What's that one kid's name? Rashid Shaheed, Jawan Johnson. Oh, they lost Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill's out with some kind of chest injury, I believe. I think they actually put him. I think he got to go to the hospital that night, to be honest. The Cowboys, bro, don't even get started on the Cowboys. You as a Rams fan, Jim, I think you and I have mutual hatred for those clowns. Every year they say, "Oh, we're going to the Super Bowl." Well, what the hell have they done? They haven't done anything, man. And they won't do anything. I don't know why Jerry Jones is so he's just so crazy about that damn Dak Prescott. That dude's an interception machine. When push comes to shove, that guy will throw an interception. He has the worst timing ever. 4th and 1 or 4th and long, interception. And it gets run back from for a touchdown or something. What was that? 2022. Remember that? He led the league in receptions. He had like 24 or something, like in interception. He was just that dude. You're paying and then on top of that, what the Dallas Cowboys are doing as well is they're paying. Well, not playing. They're not paying. They're playing Ezekiel Elliott, who was burnt the hell out over Rico Dowdle. Does that make any sense to anybody? It doesn't make any sense to me. But I didn't know I was. Oh, I don't know what's going on there, man. I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, so Rams, Niners, Sunday. Should be interesting. Should be a fun game. Jim, you're going to cook in Rombo's chat. I know that. You're going to drive him crazy. You, Tribe, BC, and the rest, Rudy, old Ramelia. Dowdle's so much. And he's younger. You drafted him for a reason, didn't you? And it's like, I don't want to. We've already talked about the San Francisco Giants for, a couple hours not too long ago, but the same kind of scenario, man. Like, you got these great young players, play them. Why not, man? With Zeke Elliott, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get a whole 3 yards average a game. The guy's lost his ability to break loose. He can't run for crap. He's not going to be able to break off for large yardage anymore. Rico Dowdle, on the other hand, he looks more kind of like a Tony Pollard in a way, really, to be honest. Is he the same kind of caliber as Tony Pollard? Probably not. Not yet, at least. But give him the reps, man. Give him the opportunity. Don't F him over. He's in his second year now. You drafted him last year. You keep sitting those guys back. All you do is kind of just stunting their growth, really. So see what happens. Cowboys are a mess. Their leadership sucks. Jerry Jones is a moron. His kid's a damn moron too. They don't know their butt from a hole in the ground. And it's fun for the rest of us who aren't Cowboys fans because we get to point and laugh at them every damn season. We're going on a Super Bowl, and they fizzle out in the very first game of the playoffs. I don't know if you guys have ever watched this guy. His name was Barry McCorkner. Barry McCorkner on YouTube. He did a whole compilation of every single playoff fail that the Dallas Cowboys have been in, man. It's pretty good. Yeah, and that guy put salt on his Egg McMuffins. Have you seen that? Did you, PK? Did you ever watch the HBO Hard Knocks with the Cowboys? And that dude's sitting there, and he just put the things already. Have you? You guys have eaten? We've all eaten Egg McMuffins. Like we're all Americans here, right? Like we've all eaten a damn Egg McMuffin in our lives. We know how salty those things are already. And this guy's sitting there pouring salt on the damn thing. Maybe this clogging something up here. Maybe that's the reason why he. I don't know. Oh yeah, man, it is disgusting, man. What are you doing? I mean, I can see you putting syrup or like ketchup or hot sauce on the damn thing, but you put more salt on something that's already salty. Ugh. You might as well just go buy a damn deer lick, man. Yeah. Oh, I'm a big fan of them sausage McMuffins myself, my friend. I'm a big fat kid for those with the cheese on them. I haven't had McDonald's in a while though. For whatever reason, McDonald's out here. I live out about 12 miles north of Tucson. And I don't know what it is. Maybe they have different standards from back home in California, man. But I've gotten like food poisoning like twice now, man. Like I'm done. I can't do it anymore. It's awful. Freaking awful. Yeah. I moved from Sacramento. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, life's good out here. It's I think we're done with our monsoon season and whatnot. But let's continue on here tonight. I don't know if you guys watched the game tonight. At first, it was this giant turd of a game. That first half sucked. I mean, single digit points, and Hurts didn't look too impressive to me. Kirk Cousins actually didn't look impressive either. The amount of money they're paying both of those guys, right? Do they earn their money in this game? I mean, let's look at the. Let me pull it up real quick. I want to see that. Let me share my screen here. I'm gonna try to find the Saquon Barkley looked really good. All right, let me. The last 5 minutes was really good, man. Okay, and there's a little bit extra. Hold on, let me share my screen real quick. Oh man, wrong one. I think that's the right one. Yep, that is. All right. So there's a team comparison for the Falcons and the Eagles. I really didn't think that. Let me scroll down here. Is that? Oh man, is that a dude or a chick? I can't tell from here. It looks like it got. Is that a must? Okay. Yep. Scrolling up. I think it's got a mustache, boys. That's strange. Ugh. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to see here. Kirk Cousins, 20 for 29, 241. Hey, his last drive of that game was impeccable. Well, the one before, obviously, the kneel down. He kicks them. It goes by your search. Kiss my ass, Jim. Jim. I'm talking right in the mic right now. Kiss my ass. Oh, that's funny, man. But Kirk Cousins actually he turned it around. His first half, he looked like Duke, man. He looked like absolute Duke. I wasn't too impressed by Jalen Hurts either. I mean, this whole game he didn't look as good as he did last year. I'm wondering because remember back in 22 and then again in 23, he hurt that same knee. He hurt that same knee, right? So I'm wondering if that's kind of a lingering issue with him. Maybe he's got some kind of, I believe it was his right knee. I think he actually sat out a couple of games. I remember what was it 20? Yeah, 22 when they went to the Super Bowl. He was actually sat out a couple of games because of his bum knee. So I wonder if there's an issue there still lingering with him that they haven't really addressed. But Saquon Barkley, and that's the other thing too. They abandoned the run pretty quickly in that game. It kind of seemed like they did at least in the very beginning. Remember, if you watched the game, he was just they couldn't stop him. 10 yards, 11 yards, 10 yards, 11 yards. I mean, he was just kicking some serious ass. And then they kind of held back. They tried to go back to the passing game, and they tried to do some runs with Hurts, and it just wasn't working out. man. Whew, they, he did run more than usual. The previous few games, he hadn't really run too much. I think it's because of that knee. But look, I remember him ripping off that big 23-yarder. That was a good one. Bijan Robinson showed out. That guy's going to be a stud. If you got him in fantasy, you're probably going to be just fine. I think Kirk's kind of probably shaking off some rust from that Achilles injury he had last year. I think this game, is probably a comeback game for him. I wouldn't write off the Falcons. I think the Falcons are going to be good this year. Philadelphia just doesn't impress me. Their defense doesn't impress me. Nothing on there really impresses me. Without A.J. Brown, they really don't have. I mean, don't get me wrong. Devontae Smith is good, but you need more than that. So for example, the Niners, we have Debo and we have Ayuk, right? And we have Kittle. And Dallas Goedert. Is he good? Sure. Is he a Kittle? By no means is he a Kittle. So there's really no safety valve. So all you have to do is cover Devontae Smith and spy Saquon Barkley, and you're going to be just freaking fine. Spy him and Hurts, obviously, right? You got to. Hurts is also running. He's just as good as Saquon in some respects. I think he's actually even bigger. So, there wasn't really anything there that kind of stuck out to me. Ray McCloud had a pretty good game. He got into a little bit of a scuffle. Did you guys see that one? Little Ray. I think he threw a punch at C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They got into it, and he threw, he threw a punch. I think he nailed him through I actually think his fist was so small, it actually went through the face mask and tagged him. It looked like an actual punch. I saw a couple of clips of that on YouTube. I thought that was pretty funny. This Britton Covey guy looked halfway decent. They were dumping off to him. I know if you're playing fantasy, I don't know if I would pick him up, to be honest with you. You get A.J. Brown back probably a couple of weeks from now. So let's see here. Avonte Maddox. Was it Maddox or was it Cedar Gardner-Johnson who had a nice stop? There ain't no such thing as sleep, Cryptic. How you talking about? Sleep is for the weak. All right. Just want to let you know that. You can't be sleeping. Like, dude, sleep is for the weak. Like, you only live once. Why do you want to sleep all damn day? All right. There's one thing I want to touch on as well. Am I the only one that thinks? Now, I've heard some things that it's too early, and I get it. Oh my God, stop with the pop-ups, man. Jesus. Is Caleb Williams a bum? I think he looks like Horse Duke. I think he looks awful, man. I mean, he's got a horrendous offensive line. I get that. But man, I think he looks like a turd. Last year we had Bryce Young. And people were still saying that he give him some more time. Look what happened to him today. They benched his ass. He got benched, man. And I don't think there's any recovery from that. I think he's an XFL bound, dude. I think he's. Oh yeah, Bryce is cooked. Some of the Panthers fans were trying to say that he needs more offensive line help. I saw screenshots of the game from I watch a Panthers channel called Panthers Uncensored on YouTube. They're really good. Check them out. And I was sitting there watching them, and dude, his pocket was good. It was clean. He had a clean pocket. There's no excuse. I mean, he was doing the things he was doing was he's just off. And another excuse to say is one of the things too is he's kind of a shorter guy too. You can't really see over top. Well, then again, Kyler Murray's shorter than me, man, and he's out there balling out. So Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely a bum. Caleb Williams, a USC product. How many UFC quarterbacks have been good? Can you guys name any? The last few have been bums. Sam Darnold, washout. I mean, okay, he did good against us last game, but I mean, other than that, no bueno. Sam Barkley, where is he even at? Is he even on the? Is he on a roster anymore? Let me see. Matt Leinart. Everybody liked Matt Leinart, and they thought he was the Carson Palmer, and that was pretty much it. And Carson Palmer really didn't do anything either. So I don't know, man. That cryptic, yeah. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I keep forgetting I have this ability to do that now, man. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I agree there. And not only that, but like he kind of seemed like kind of a bit of a diva. You know what I mean? Seemed like he's more in it for himself. Not only that, but he's sitting there painting his fingernails and he's showing off. I mean, that's cool. I mean, all right. I better preface it as this: if you're into that, whatever, man. But there's a certain point to where there's so much look at me, you become the distraction. Look at my nails. Look at my man purse. It's gotten weird with him. C.J. Stroud is an amazing quarterback, though. Anthony Richardson was another amazing quarterback, but this last weekend here, he had a pretty awful game, really. So let's get off of that for a second. Let's go back to talking about maybe let's still touch on some more Bryce Young stuff. Is he truly a bust, or was it just the fact that maybe they didn't give him a shot? You think Dave Tepper kind of messed him up there? You guys think? I know Dave Tepper is definitely Dan Snyder 2.0. He probably should not have. My personal opinion. I'll tell you my opinion. They should have drafted Stroud, and they should have let Frank Reich do what he does best, which is be a damn coach. I think beheading Reich was just See, here's the issue I have, and I brought it up with the young guy, old Carter, today earlier. If you guys haven't seen, there was another stream that goes on at 3 hour from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. with Carter. And hey, Carter. And speaking of the devil, here he is. What's up, man? Good to see you. But like I was talking to Carter about, when you have a CEO or an owner who's running the show, and speaking from my own business experience, the moment you start speaking out against them, man, you're going to get your head lopped off. And that's kind of what happened to Frank Reich. In my personal opinion, he should still be the coach for the Panthers. He did go live, PK. You missed it. He went on at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock till about 5 p.m., man. He had a 2-hour show today. And he'll be on tomorrow. Well, I got another message. Oh, cool. I got permission to go past an hour if you guys want to hang out some more. So, oh, by the way, Nico Collins in that game against Chicago balled the hell out, and Stephon Diggs took a back seat. I wonder how that's got to feel for Stephon Diggs. After trying to be the face of the Buffalo Bills, and he moves on over, and now he's playing second fiddle. That's got to be a nice check to the ego. 5 a.m. I don't know if I could go to 5 a.m. tonight. I got a few things I gotta do in the morning. Oh yeah, Diddy. Yeah, Diddy did get arrested today. Yeah, wow, who would have saw that coming? That dude's kind of a scumbag, huh? Well, I mean, then again, you're innocent till proven guilty. But we'll see what happens. And then here's the other interesting thing about the Houston game as well is Cam Akers kind of outdid Joe Mixon. Remember the previous game, Joe Mixon did 125 yards, man. And I talked to Beam Team. Well, the Kings aren't really doing much right now, man. Let me see. Is there any news on them? I don't get too much news on them from my area, so I'll make it I'll make a deal with you, PK. I'll talk about the Kings next stream for sure. I'll do some research on them. I'll be honest, I really haven't paid attention to I'm not, the end all in the end, I got DeMar DeRozan. I'm not the biggest basketball fan, to be honest with you, but I'll make it a point for you. Next show, I promise you, we'll talk we'll talk a little bit more about the Kings. I got you. If you guys want to hear Warriors too, where have you? I've been living life, man. I live in Arizona, man, so we don't get a lot of Kings news. So, but I do follow my teams. I follow the Giants, and I follow San Jose Sharks, and I follow my favorite team of all time, man. That's one of the reasons why I don't watch them. Right there, Cryptic. Yeah, that is pretty much that nail on the head right there. We can talk some wrestling. What are you going off on Carter for? Shout out to Carter. Young man going to UC Santa Cruz. Got the real by the damn balls. And he's got his own show, 3 to 5. Check him out, guys, on this channel, 3 to 5 p.m. You got Carter, and he'll be on kind of a similar format to this, where, really we're going to lean on you guys. So we want to be interactive. Yeah, we're going to have, our own notes and, what we're going to talk about and whatnot. But really, the show is really around you guys. For example, PK wants to talk about the Kings. Tomorrow we'll talk some Kings, man. I'll do some research and we'll talk about some Kings. We'll talk about some damn Kings. Yeah, man. But let me see here. Got some other things here. Oh, I don't know. I was up to. You guys probably don't follow this sport, and that's cool. But if you guys ever get bored, and maybe it's on TV or something, watch rugby union. I'm not just saying it because that's what I played. Well, yeah, I am. If you like the NFL without the stoppage of play and just continuous action, you will love rugby. It's 80 minutes of just in your face. A lot of fun. I actually miss playing the game. My last game I played, I was how old was I? I think I was 32 or 33 when I last played. And you guys want to hear some? Oh, I don't know if I could play rugby highlights. I do have rugby highlights for you. I can actually post some links if you guys want them. I'll do before the show ends. There's a guy by the name of Jonah Lomu, man. That guy is my freaking. He is my like. That's who I wanted to be, was Jonah. Jonah was amazing, man. I've never seen a player like that. So Jonah Lomu, not only was he a utility player, he could play any position for the most part, but he was 6'5", 250 pounds, and can run 100 meters in 10 seconds. Can you imagine a 6'5" dude, 250 pounds, running at you at that kind of a speed? My God, man. So anyways, they got the new rankings out, and I'll share it with you guys real quick. I know you guys, again, probably aren't rugby fans, but I just kind of want to show this for a second, just because I have an affinity for the sport. Again, I played it. I played internationally a couple of times. I played blindside flanker. I was the enforcer. That was my job as the blindside flanker. So this is kind of interesting. So I've never seen Ireland this high, man. Ireland's usually about number 8 or so. And then all down here near the bottom, in the bottom 10, you got Australia. It's usually South Africa, New Zealand, France, England, and Australia. Italy's number 8. We're not even ranked on this damn thing. The United States, man. Like, we are. Yeah. We aren't even on the radar, dude. Jeez. Well, it makes sense. We play football, right? That's our sport here. Let's go over to. Whoa, that's the fantasy team. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe I'll show that real quick. Senior softball games. I got you. Eric and I got you. Squeak that one out, huh? So this is our fantasy. Real quick, I won't spend too much time on this, but Just so you guys know, the Giant Sports Talk Live, we have our own fantasy teams for football, and we're having a pretty good year this year. Some of these names there's Rob's team, the Red Asses. There's Seniors, Asian Alliance is Glenn. And you got old Cryptic in here. Cryptic, you got smoked by D-Shot, homie. What happened there? Oh, Burrow laid a turd on you. Yeah. Tyreek Hill laid a turd on you. Yeah. Zamir White, what is going on, bro? He was supposed to be good. Nobody. Dalton Kincaid, man. Oh yeah, I could show rugby positions. Give me a second. Sadoozle. Oh shit. Now you guys can see my email address. That's all good. Don't send me no weird shit. If you guys caught my email address, don't send me some. I already get some weird. No. Yeah, for fantasy. Golf on rugby positions. Are you guys at all interested in hearing more about the rugby stuff? Otherwise, I'll just back off on that. But I can show you guys the positions, that way you guys know where they are on the field real quick. Actually, I should, because I told you guys I'm a blindside flanker, and then you go like, what the hell is that? Rugby positions. All right. How do I make this bigger? Yep. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Present. Share screen. Yada yada. All right. Cool. Hey, man, this is cool. I like sharing this, guys. Probably a sport you guys never even paid attention to, and I'm kind of. That'd be cool if you guys end up watching a game. If you guys watch a game, let me know, man. That'd be so dope. Okay. So in rugby union, you have what's called, there's 15 players on the field. The first 8 are called forwards, and so you have your loose head prop on your left, the hooker. Yeah, there's actually a position called the hooker. And his job is, he usually does a lot of line outs. Well, I'll have to explain that some other time. But this is give you an idea of where things are on the field. Here's your tight head prop. So in rugby, you don't wear a custom number. Like you don't wear like a number 21, or no, your number is your position. So the blind side is over here. So I'm what's called a second row forward. So here's the first row. The first row is the first row of the scrum. Have you guys ever seen a scrum? Yeah, I'm sure you guys have heard of scrum, right? The first row of the scrum is just that, the 1, 2, and 3, 6, 4, 5, and 7. The 4s and 5s are called locks. Those guys are using their legs to push forward in the scrum. The number 8 feeds the ball into the scrum from the side, or from this side. And then my job as a number 6 is to cover the blind side. Down here you have the backs. So here's your scrum half. Your scrum half is kind of like your running back, okay? And then your fly half is also known as a quarterback. Believe it or not, that's what it's called. In some leagues, it's still called a quarterback. Your left wing and your right wings would be called your wide receivers in the NFL. So these are your wide receivers. These are going to be your taller guys who are skinny and can run. Your number 6 is going to be a bigger guy, kind of stockier and kind of angry. His job is to be kind of a headhunter. Anybody who touches the ball, his job is to win possession of the ball. Number 7, your opposite flanker, is going to be about the size of a modern day running back, kind of like a Derrick Henry. And his job is to score. Out of all the forwards, his job is to score the most. Your inside centers could be considered to be kind of like tight ends, and your fullback can be considered to be kind of like a safety. His job really is kind of to lock down. He's like the last resort when it comes to defense. And usually they're smaller guys. They're about 5'10", weigh about $180 or so. And then again, it's team specific. Your locks are going to be about 6'5" plus. These guys up front are going to be about 6'3" and 250 or so. So, not small people. So, there you go. Happy I got to share it with you guys. That's pretty cool. I appreciate you guys wanting to know a little bit more about rugby. Yeah, we know wrestling's fake. Did you not know it was fake, PK? You just find out today. You're not going to cry already. Yeah, that's cool, Crypto. Oh, shit. What we got here? Called Heels. Oh, yeah. That has... Damn. Harrison. James Harrison from the Steelers is in Heels. In fact, he plays the heel, doesn't he? I believe so. I saw him on... I think I saw him on the Pat McAfee show. Yeah, well, they actually had a couple of rugby players. They had one guy, Okoye. He was 6'8", big old dude, and he didn't really. I don't think he amounted to too much on a team. That's back when Harbaugh had a team, I believe. And then Mitch Wishnowsky is actually a former rugby player as well. And believe it or not, there is some kicking in rugby. So, but to get off of rugby real quick. Can I get Pat McAfee on the show? That's doubtful, man. He's got an ESPN contract, man. What the hell they want to do with small timers like us? I don't know. They do. To be honest, yeah. I do have some guests I can get on. Yeah, he's gonna get Aaron Rodgers. That bullshit. Anyways. I could I had a good friend recently pass away. You guys might know him, and especially if you follow NFL on YouTube, you might have seen some of his streams. Uche Nwaneri. Uche Nwaneri was a friend of mine, and unfortunately he passed away. Was it last year? No, it was the year before that, 2022. Passed away. He had acute heart failure. Just dropped dead. And he played for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was a guard, and he also played for the Cowboys. He spent a total of 9 years in the NFL, and he had some stupid, hilarious stories, man. He had some great stories. He had some stories about Ray Lewis, he told me, that were amazing. And yeah, man, I really wish Uche was still around, because that would have been a cool guy to get on. I do have the contact information for his buddy Chris Blaylock, but I don't know, or Justin Blaylock, who was a former guard for the Falcons, but I don't know him like that, so I don't know if I could get him on, but I'll try. Ramon Ayala, hey man, I'm down. We talk some ball. Where's Jim going? Chelino Sanchez. Are you guys Mexicans? Where's that coming from? Where is that coming from? Careful, PK. Careful, PK. You're good with me, but some other people might not. Jim, did you hear my Spanish the other day when I did the MAC show? I know Cryptic did. I think Cryptic did. Eric called me out and said that sounds like the most gringo effort on the planet. You guys want to hear it? What's going on, PK? I'm rolling off you guys now. Oh man, do I even want to do that? I'm gonna become an internet meme. That's all good. All right. All right, damn it. Calm your tits, Jim. Calm your tits. All right. Clear the throat. Let's get ready for some Spanish. Get ready to hear some ultra gringo. Oh man, this is embarrassing. This make for a good clip though for the channel. What's up, Mo? Mo, they're goading me in to speak some gringo Spanish, and now all of a sudden I feel all embarrassed. And I know you're Hispanic as well. So now this is like double. This is like double. Like, oh shit. All right, here we go. Oh shit. All right. No, I'm not Latino. Hola, güey. Una cerveza, por favor. Oh shit. Was that the most whitest thing you ever heard on the planet? I'm only even part white, man. Yeah, get your laughs out, dickheads. Get your laughs out. Get your laughs out. Yeah, do it. Get your laughs out. I said, what's up, cuz? Give me a cerveza, man. Beer me. Just don't give me none of that Bud Light stuff. I'm not a big fan of Bud. There you go, man. That's what happens when you got a half Japanese speaking the weirdness, man. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Man, dude, that little doggy passed away, man. Remember that? I remember when he passed away. That was kind of a sad thing. That was a good commercial. That's back when Taco Bell was actually good. Now it's just, oh man, that's a gut rot now. Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, Jim, I'll be honest with you. I'm a big fan of the Ichi Nissan Shigo Roku. Yep. I'm a big fan of the Miller High Life. Miller High Life. It's cheap, good, and plenty of it, man. Cheap, good, and plenty of it. You know what I really like is micheladas, man. I can't even pronounce that. You guys okay? I'm gonna get laughed at again by you motherfuckers. But I love those things, man. And the cheladas, heladas, those are pretty damn good. All right, E. Hey, man, I got it from here. No worries. Oh man, you need to kiss my whole beehole there, Cryptic. You're gonna kiss my whole beehole for that. I do like some enchiladas. Yeah, Miller High Life ain't too damn bad. Call me a woman, but I've been on like I found like these twisted teas the other day. They're deadly, dude. They're freaking deadly, man. Like I pounded it was so smooth. I just went boom, boom. I pounded that one, and I grabbed another, and I pounded that one, and next thing you know, I'm like, whoa, man, I got a little buzz going on here. Right on. Twisted damn teas. Oh man, yeah, the dog had passed for like 20 years, man. Like he passed away, I think back in like 2003 or something. They did a whole thing on like Good Morning America back in the day. That was like 20 years ago, dude. Yeah, that dog ain't around no more. The Yokira Taco Bell dog. That was a pretty cool commercial. Remember that? That's back when everything was good. These days, man, everything is dookie. Talk golf and Tiger Woo. I don't know a whole lot about golf. I used to play golf, but I'm kind of rolling off you guys right now. I'm kind of done with the sports stuff. You guys want to BS? I'll stick around and BS with you. I got plenty of time. I don't know too much about soccer, to be honest with you, PK. Yep, Jim, I'll be on every night, 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Oh man, you remember back in the early 90s, they used to have those double-decker tacos for like 49 cents. It had the beans on the outside. It had the beans in a flour tortilla, and then it was wrapped around a taco. Oh man, those things are good. Now they got like the nacho cheese one, and the nacho cheese is not like great. Or are the Earthquakes a soccer team? I think they are, aren't they? Yeah. I don't know too much about them. I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about soccer. I'm not a huge fan of soccer, PK. I think it's be careful. I gotta reel myself in here. I was watching. Okay, so All right, we go. We could go around. We go around the horn here in a second. Let me continue my thought with the whole soccer dealio. So like, I have family out in Italy. Like, so I don't know if you guys know this about me, but yeah, I have. Yeah, dude, nobody watches. Well, PK does apparently, but I have family out in Italy. They're out in. They're just out north of what's that damn city? Pisa. Pisa. They live in a town called Lucca, Italy, and it looks like it smells. Can you come to Italy, Will? No, I'm good, man. I'm not gonna spend $3,000 to wait around in some crap. It's expensive over there too. But anyway, so they're big soccer fans and whatnot. So I ended up watching some. They call it calcio. I'm not sure what the hell calcio means in Italian, but apparently it means like soccer or something, right? Oh, damn. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me finish my thought. So I was watching the soccer game, and the guys are like fumbling around. Like the guy walks past somebody, and next thing you know, he's taking a dive on the dirt, trying to call for a freaking penalty, dude. Like, what's that about? If you did that in rugby, if you did that in rugby, they kick you out of the game. If you went there and why am I scaring you? Explain. Explain, PK. There's a really badass. Let me try to look it up real quick. Give me what is I don't know if you guys ever seen it, dude. There's a game the Italians play that is kind of like a mixture of like football, soccer, and rugby, where they just beat the crap out of each other. Have you guys ever seen that? What is the name of that thing? It is freaking wild. I'll try to find a clip. Italian contact sports. The most dangerous game of football. Calcio Storico. Okay. Can I find this on Twitter so I could play? Twitter. Am I even logged on Twitter? I don't know. Give me a second, guys. Bear with me. Oh, you got to sign in on this damn thing? I don't want to sign in. I guess I will. Hockey's always good. I don't even know what the hell my username is. Damn. Okay, well, I'll just show a picture. Maybe they got something on it. All right, hold on a second, PK. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. I want to show you guys this real quick. How do I do the... All right. Present arms. Present arms. There we go. Look at this wild crap. These guys are literally kicking each other's asses while they're trying to score a goal. Oh my god. And it's called Calcio Storico Fiorenza or something like that. And they dress like court jesters, man, and they go out there and just beat the crap out of each other. And one guy's got a ball. Yeah, dude, it's like American. Dude, that's the best definition I could probably give you. It's like American Gladiators, bro. It is nuts, dude. Look at this guy. He's tapping out. Rules? There are no damn rules. I mean, look at that, man. Is there any more pictures of this damn thing? Hold on. Let's go find some more. Holy smoke, man. Like, this dude's getting a freaking Aceto. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Okay, I don't get it. You guys saw it, right? Like, the dude's getting a damn fist to the face. Look at that. He's taking an elbow. What's this guy doing? All right, there's a little dumb ball right there. Look at that, dude. That is nuts. Look at that. They're actually fighting. Like they're throwing hands. You see that? That guy's throwing a punch at the guy. That's gnarly, man. That's gnarly. Oh yeah, pop-ups. Yeah, be careful with those. Yeah, I don't want to end up getting some weirdness on. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jim. Thanks, man. Thanks for the heads up. All right, you want to go around the horn, PK? We'll go around the horn. Go around the horn and call her a night after that. Round the horn. All right. So tomorrow we got a Giants fit. Well, by the way, Jim's Dodgers absolutely slayed the Dragon today. They smoked Max Fried 9-0. Jesus. Ozzy Albies supposed to be coming back on Friday, the Braves said, but I don't too little too late, I think. Good. Good. Maybe he'll actually have a decent career after all, man. Remember, they moved Bryce Harper out of the outfield, right? Look where Bryce Harper's doing now. WNBA playoffs. If it's on PK, I probably will. I'm a big fan of that Caitlin Clark chick, man. And honestly, and I was actually going to talk about this. Why there's actually a hashtag in here. I think what's happening to her is just a complete injustice, man. You gotta be careful what you say about it here on YouTube, unfortunately. But she's one. I've never seen a damn WNBA. I've never even watched highlights of WNBA until she showed up. She's freaking gnarly, man. And the fact that she goes out there every game and gets absolutely just blasted on the court, and nothing happens, man. Leo Messi. Well, Jim. Is anything more to be said? Probably not. Let me turn the banner off real quick. Forgot it was still running. My bad, dudes. My bad, dudes. It's all good. Leo Messi. Actually, I want your thoughts, BK, since you're a soccer fan. What do you think about Cristiano Ronaldo? No, I am definitely not a Taylor Swift. Ronaldo had a YouTube channel recently put up, and he got like how many million subscribers he had? Like within a matter of hours, like he blew out the algorithm on YouTube. That's pretty gnarly. Messi's good. I didn't know how short that guy was. He's like a damn midget. The guy's like 5'6". Oh man, I'm gonna have to text Eric that after the show, and you call him a Swiftie. He's gonna poop on you on the Giant Sports Talk Live, man. Well, okay, PK. It's all I didn't know he was married. I thought, didn't he divorce that one chick, that Arena, whatever her name was? No, they don't show her at all, Jimmy. They're not going to. They're not going to. You know that. She burnt that bridge. She burnt that bridge big time, man. Then and then Kelsey only gets okay. Oh, I was going to talk about this earlier, but we'll talk about it now. You guys watched the game, right? You know the Bengals and the Chiefs. I can't stand either team. I think Burrow's. I think he's a little bit washed, to be honest. He looked like crap. I think that hand really is still bothering him. But with that, Kelsey only got one catch that entire game. And even with one catch, every other damn shot that they had was just of her. This is why I watch Red Zone, man. And hold on a second. Even I was watching Red Zone, they were still blasting her image. I get Red Zone to stay away from commercials and damn Taylor freaking Swift, dude. You talking about the penalty right there at the very end? Yes and no. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, Jim. I told you. I didn't have to text the guy. Burrow washed? No. Well, I don't. Okay, let me preface that, PK. I think if you see him on the sideline, he's sitting there shaking out his hand. He had a very unique injury to his wrist. That's like something you would find like in bowling or something. It's like a that's why they wear those braces in bowling. It's like a permanent it's like a permanent sprain, if you will. And I think it's kind of gimping him. Look at Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase, look, like the backfield. Oh no, Rob, man. And now you're gonna all right, now Jim's gonna get some turd sandwiches tomorrow, and I think Rob's gonna get a turd sandwich too for saying that. Oh, you guys are funny. For the Dolphins, no. I do think Tua needs to hang it up, man, because let's all be honest here. Reality is, as soon as you have one concussion, your odds of getting another one are so much more significant. Look at him. Look at what happened to Alex Smith when we had him on the Niners, man. I mean, it got to the point to where even a body shot would take that guy out. He would get concussed from a damn body shot, dude. I got my coffee over there in the corner right here, actually. Actually, you know what I hate? Okay. You guys could all agree with me on this one. So I poured a cup of coffee out, and I was walking over to the island here, and I had to frickin' sneeze, and all that shit went everywhere. Andrew Luck? No, Andrew Luck didn't have a concussion problem. What took him out was just was the kidneys. He messed up his kidneys. He was getting body shotted. No, I don't think Caleb Williams is. Is it? Some people might get on my butt for saying it's too early to tell, but I think he's a bust, man. Again, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, again, outside of Carson Palmer, what other USC quarterback has been worth the crap in the first round? I think the Saints are good. I think, have they played a couple of crappy teams? Sure. Are they legit? I think they are. They got the talent, man. Alvin Kamara, Juwan Johnson, Taysom Hill, who's currently injured. Then you have Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed. And then don't forget they got the other guy, Williams, in the backfield. No, they never did, dude. Just like Derek's Carr's brother, David Carr. David Carr never had a shot in the league, dude. And he never had a hope and a prayer. Yeah, it was awful. I mean, the first week was Caleb Williams only threw for 98 yards or something like that, and then Bryce Young threw for 78. Oh, dude. No, he's not going back to Green Bay. He burned that bridge is burned, dude. Like he wants nothing to do with Green Bay. Archie Manning. Well, the guy from Texas got injured, so he should be able to step up. It should be interesting. His odds of winning the Heisman went up by what they say. Ooh, don't call me on it. Actually, I'm not even gonna say anything because I don't. But it went up pretty significantly on the Heisman thing. Go for it, PK. Nothing weird, man. Don't be a sure at all. Is it a long question? Tanking for Archie Manning. Maybe. I don't know, man. I wasn't too impressed by Purdy, to be honest. Oh, you have a question or not, PK? You can ask me, man. Go ahead, man. I don't give two F's. It's all good. All good in the hood. We're just hanging out, man. This is late night hangout. Me and you guys. We're just sitting here BSing. We could BS about a little bit of everything. All right, go for it. Yeah, Jim. Dink and dunk, man. He he did really well last year when he was able to find IU deep. If they could get that chemistry going again. What the PK? I'm not even gonna respond to that one, man. That's a wild one. Hey, you're lucky it's my chat because like some other people would like try to like get rid of you, man. But yeah, you're good, homie. No, I do not like. That's a weird little niche there, my friend. You go from that to IUK and fantasy football. Interesting. Real interesting. You're an interesting guy, PK. You're an interesting guy. Good Lord, man. Well, yeah, it was random. I did ask for it. It's all good. All good in the hood. No, you don't drop. No. You don't drop Ayuk. You want to talk some fantasy? Don't drop Ayuk. If you need a receiver, pick up Demarcus Robinson. Kupp is out. Puka's out. Robinson gets separation. He'll be fine. He'll be the new Kupp. You traded out. Who'd you get in return? You better not have got a bag of peanuts, man. I'm waiting for you, PK. I don't know if I would have traded Ayuk. It'll probably be. Who the hell is RB? You traded from a running back? Hey, man, we're supposed to have a fantasy football show, so I'm kind of filling in right now a little bit. Oh, Alex. What happens when Josh Downs comes back, though, PK? Remember, Josh Downs was a favorite target for Anthony Richardson. He was also a favorite of even Minshew when Minshew was there as well. I don't think Pittman's going to have a good year this year. I think Najee Harris. You don't think Jaylen Warren's going to take over the backfield anytime soon? Well, actually, you know what? He won't. Tomlin's not going to give Warren the backfield, even though I think Warren's a better player than Harris. He's probably safe there. I don't know if I would have traded Ayuk, though, man. I think next couple of weeks might be a little bit rough for Ayuk, but I think he'll probably pick it back up. Again, that whole missing training camp really does these guys an injustice. Especially for a guy like Ayuk when he's trying to, have chemistry with his. No, I understand that, PK. I understand that. No, I think you're right there. I think Najee is the guy for. I think personally, most from what I've read and done my own research, Warren kind of is the better back, but Tomlin, I think it's because he drafted him so high. What do you got on your bench? Oh, Mo, how are we doing, Mo? Hold on a second. Let me pull up how we're doing real quick. Hey, man, we've been having a pretty steady cast here of people watching. I really appreciate you guys dropping in and hanging out with me. What are you talking about? Should I drop this? And well, you gotta drop the names first, there, guy. Oh, right on, Romo. Yeah, hopefully. So just so you guys know, some Military History Chronicles. Eric is getting in touch with a Cold War submariner, and we were hoping to interview him and bring him on the show. The guy was a retired chief petty officer. It's been a long time. No, excuse me, he was a master chief. Wow, he would kick my ass. But anyways, We're trying to get the old boy on the show. It should be a fun one. So stay tuned. Hopefully we could get him on sometime this week or maybe this weekend. Tua. I would hold on to Tua for now. Tua said he's not going to retire. He'll be back. Because who else is on there? Like, how big is your league? Like, if you're in a 10-man or two, I mean, if you're in a 10-man, if you're in a 10-man league, you might be able to. Well, who's out there? Minshew, Caleb Williams is. I don't know what happened. Don't drop him. No. You're not dropping Tua in the 12-man. Not yet. Definitely not. No, hold him. Definitely don't drop him in the 12-man. I'm not sure, Jim. That's a great question. I think, to be honest with you, I think a lot of the drama from the other stuff kind of pushed him away a little bit. So it is what it is. Be what it be, man. And I don't blame him for any of that. I don't know, PK. I don't. Who'd you got? Who do you have for your top? Oh, Jordan Love. You got Jordan Love? He'll be back. Jordan Love will be back. It'll be fun. Yeah. Definitely, Rob. Do not. In a 12-man league, you would be punching yourself right in the wiener, man. Multiple times. Don't do that. Mahomes ain't injured. His running back is. Pacheco's out for 68 weeks, so that should gimp them pretty good. I'm not a big fan of either one of those other running backs they have there. Samaj Pirine, and then who's the other kid with the long weird hair? Like, I don't even know who the hell that guy is. And then every single fantasy football channel goes, "Oh, pick them up right now." No, F that, dude. I ain't touching any one of those guys. Patrick Mahomes. All right, right on, man. Jimmy, I really do believe they should. I've always been a bigger fan of Ayuk than Debo, and just for the fact that just health wise, Debo is almost always guaranteed to miss a few games. Oh, are you serious? Well, I'll go for a little bit more, and then I'll call it a night. But yeah, I agree, Jimmy. I really do believe they should have prioritized. I think they should have prioritized Ayuk over Debo. Ayuk should have gotten paid last year rather than Debo. I think they should have traded Debo, to be honest with you. And then that monster contract that they gave Bosa, I don't know if I would have done that either. I think that maybe they should have. Maybe this is an unpopular take, but I think they should have probably traded Bosa at that time too, because again, that just shortens the window. Buy more pieces with more money, right? You got to pay to win. The Rams did it. The Rams paid to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at on that. Pretty dang ain't traded. No. Not anytime soon. Is he going to get a big, massive contract? I don't know. They'll probably pay him. This year, though, he really hasn't looked super spectacular. But then again, he's playing gimped, really. He doesn't have CMC. Ayuk, again, the chemistry just isn't there right now. And again, I'll say it again, training camp, missing that probably does not help anything. The offensive line kind of we've always had an O-line problem, so that didn't solve anything either. Yeah, don't have to worry about Trent Williams. The left side's always gonna be. Do not drop Kelsey. No, might be able. No, I wouldn't even trade him. Right now, you would get pennies on the dollar. I'd hold on to him. But yeah, you don't move off of Kelsey. Not by any means. He did. He did. And again, like I don't think you're ever too good for training camp. Look back to this isn't football, but look in the MLB. Guess who didn't go to spring training? Aaron Judge. Guess who had a horrible April? Guess who had a horrible mid-May? All the way to mid-May. Aaron Judge. He was absolute dog mess. And finally, he gets it back together again. If he would have gotten reps in spring training, would he have played the same way? Probably freaking not, man. I think some of these guys just get a little too big for their britches, as my grandmother would say. Ugh. Ugh. I hate using grandma words, man. Yeah, don't drop Kelsey, dude. You don't drop that guy. I wouldn't drop Andrews either. And people were like, "Oh, Isaiah Likely." There's more. There's plenty of room there for both those guys to feed. Wilson's probably droppable. Dortch should probably be the guy. If you want to get an Arizona Cardinal, Dortch is probably the best bet to get. Wilson's probably not gonna. Yeah. You're probably good moving from Wilson. Might be able to trade him. Maybe not. Somebody dropped Calvin Ridley in our league, which I thought was interesting. I don't think he's going to be a superstar, but I think he'll at least get you those 9 points a game. Like you need at least a right. Yeah. Well, I mean, look what happened. Look what he did last year, PK. I mean, his season was just a big giant roller coaster. Like he was good, and he wasn't, and he was good, and he wasn't, and then it was often more. Bad than good. I actually even I traded Ridley. I drafted Ridley. I think in the last year. I think I drafted him I drafted him pretty high. I think like the third or fourth round. You're trying to get Ridley, Mo? I ain't trying to get him. I'm staying put with my guys. Me and Eric are just we're hopes and dreams right now, man. Hunter Henry, no, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. Have you seen Belichick on the Pat McAfee show? He's pretty good. You know what's funny is this. 2-0. I'm 2-0. What's funny with Belichick is he kind of has like a very dry personality. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't you wouldn't exactly expect him to have just kind of like that, just very dry. You know what I mean? Like you would expect somebody with a bigger. My personal opinion, when you got a coach like that, you would think of somebody who's like balls, like a Mike Ditka kind of thing, you know? Yeah, he's doing all right, man. He's good on the Pat McAfee show. They bring him on. I think they bring him on like every week now or something. And then they on the McAfee show they also have who's the other guy? The old guy, the former Colts coach. Damn, he's pretty good too. And then of course they got Hawk on there. It's a pretty good show to watch. If you guys are up late, or up early in the morning, throw it on. It comes on 9 our time. Well, pretty soon it'll be 10 my time. Who's on my fantasy team? You got all right. Give me a second. I will throw it up here. Uno segundo, por favor. There you go, man. That's some more gringo Spanish. Where's Crippet to laugh at me? 1 second. Oh man, I'm playing against Glenn's team this week. All right. You got Jonathan Taylor. That's a good one. Cool. Okay. StreamYard share. All right. Actually, let me blow this up a little bigger. There you guys go. That's better. Excuse me. Oh, damn. No. It's all good. Don't email me some weird shit, please. Hold on. Let me fix this. Oh man, you guys sign up for fat chick porn. I'm gonna be really mad at you. Actually, I probably just laugh. You guys saw my email address, I'm pretty sure. All right. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will, PK. You'll sign up for some. You'll sign up for some midget porn, probably. Dickhead. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. Actually, if you guys don't, I'll be disappointed because you guys are a group of jackasses just like me. And that's why we're doing a show. Yeah. Shut up. Shut up. All right. Here's what we got on our team. Yeah, I'll probably get a bunch of midget porn thanks to PK. That's all good. I'll laugh at it. Actually, I'll screenshot it. Like, look what I got. Oh my god. All right. So this is Eric's and I's team. We got Josh Allen, Jalen Waddle, DK Metcalf, James Conner, Montgomery, and Njoku, who might be a complete joke. Now, I don't know why Tony Pollard was going in the 4th or 5th round, man. Oh, no. How far back did he go? I think he dropped down to even the 7th round. People gave up on him just because he was coming off an injury last year. Whatever. Richardson, we'll see. Oh, my God. PK is giving us a review. PK's giving us a review. Holy shit. Oh, that's glorious, man. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he's gonna be super gimp, dude. Look, my team is injured, man. We got Puka on IR and we got Hollywood Brown on the IR. I'm hoping Josh Downs does something. No, you're good, homie, man. I appreciate the levity, man. I like a good laugh. I think Robinson will step it up. I think he'll be fine. I'm a Robinson fan. I kind of have to be at this point. Javonte Williams, he looks like trash. Devin Singletary looks pretty good though. And then I got Minshew as a backup just in case. Just in case something happens to. Because here's the thing: this is a 2-quarterback league, right? And even a bum quarterback like Minshew is going to put up more points than anybody else on this team for the most part. So, but yeah, so there's my team. Should I play Minshew? Who's he playing? Oh, frick, yeah, he's playing Carolina. Richardson's playing Chicago. You might get shut down. Well, that's the thing. Like, so I was talking to Cryptic about it earlier. Like, I thought Zamir White was supposed to be drafted pretty high. I like Minshew. Minshew's got a pretty good vibe about him, and he's got the porn stash for sure. That is my backup. My backup is Minshew. I have 2 quarterbacks, so Josh Allen, and then I got Anthony Richardson. So this is a 2-quarterback, also known as a super flex league. So not too bad. Not too bad. Let's look at the standings real quick. See what we got here. What in the hell? What is this? That's not even my. Did I log into somebody else's crap? Oh, there we go. Mo's at the top, man. Right on. No, I'm still doing it. We did MHC together the other day, Jim. We talked about the attempted assassination on Mr. Trump again. Mo's at the top. Okay, and then Glenn. Glenn was hilarious, guys. You guys should have seen Glenn in there. He was like a lost cause, man. All right, Rob, you have a good one, man. Hey, thanks for coming on, man. Hanging out. See you if you want to come in tomorrow, man. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Late night crowd. Let's see how our draft did actually. Do. Is there a way to look at the results of the draft? Oh, yeah, I drafted Luke Musgrave, but that guy's a straight bum. Yeah, they did, Mo. They freaking gave me and you and senior D's and whatnot, and our teams are actually pretty decent. Yeah, this is Yahoo. I used to do ESPN and NFL Network too. NFL Network is a standard league. But yeah, so we're doing pretty good. I still got 305 fab left. No, I haven't used ESPN in a while. Yeah, ESPN's a PPR league, and I'm not a huge fan of the PPR stuff, to be honest with you. I like half PPR. All right, how much longer you guys want to go? We got another. Ooh. I got more time in me if you guys want to hang out. Chew the fat. I'm pretty much done with the 5 a.m. No, man. The sun starts coming up over here around that time. Actually, 6 o'clock now. When I first got here, dude. All right. This was weird. It took me a while to get adjusted to Arizona because we're a little further east. Yeah, right on PK. 350 Mo. The reason why I set it at 350 is last year we had it at 150, and everybody's team was just getting rough shotted with injuries. I think 350 is good because you don't want to see teams start tanking right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'd rather keep it competitive. I'd rather keep it so that people could stay in the fight. 350 fab's pretty good. Is it a lot? Maybe, but yeah, you know, you get used to it. I know a lot of people in the chat probably hadn't done fab before. I mean, in our league, they probably haven't done fab before, but I think everybody's gotten used to it by now. If you see somebody you really like, and you kind of dive in there and throw up the money. Depends on how weird you want to get, PK, man. No more of that midget stuff, dude. I don't know if I can handle any. I don't know if we can handle any more of that. My God, giving us a full-on review. 14 teams? Man, that is super shallow. How much do you have on your? How many bench spots do you have? We're 12 team with 6 bench spots. I don't know where I haven't seen Chardon in a while, Jim. He hasn't been in Giant Sports Talk, and I haven't seen him in MHC either. Oh, well, it depends on how entertaining they are. I don't know, man. I can only handle so much mental illness. No, I don't think he's in jail. I think he's just. No, I don't think he's banned. We wouldn't do that to Chardon. Like the one thing, well, I don't think he mind me saying this. Yeah, he probably would. One thing about Chardon, you guys have to understand, he is autistic, and he's just Chardon, man. It's all good. You gotta be patient with them. Just be patient with them. That's why we don't. That's why we don't hammer him on the other shows and whatnot. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He does. He does, PK. Nothing wrong with that at all. He works, man. He works at Great America. Good on the guy, right? I mean, shit. He's got a job. He's doing his own thing. I mean, God bless him. Chargoogle will never be banned. Yeah, yeah. It's all good, Jim. Yeah, he's on the spectrum there, my friend. Yeah, so yeah, just so you guys know. I don't think he would care about me saying that. He likes me. He likes you too, Jim. Yeah. Some other channels don't understand that that's the way he is, and they kind of treat him like shit. I think he got banned off of Rombo Sports. I don't think they understood that he was, unfortunately. No, he's not lying. Definitely not lying. Yeah. He's a good dude. He's got a good heart. He means well. He says some weird stuff sometimes, but it just is what it is. Kind of like you, PK. You say some weird stuff too, but I ain't coming down on you. It's all good, man. Oh, man. Yeah. That's good, Jim. And now you know. Rombo Sports is he's a truck driver who covers the 49ers. And that's what his channel's called, Rombo. Oh, he also does the WrestleMania stuff. Or I don't know if he does that anymore, huh, Jim? I haven't seen him cover WrestleMania in a while. He used to do Monday Night Wrestling. That's a good question, Mo. Hopefully you find something. He's like 27 years old. I mean, he's got the roll by the nuts. 27. He doesn't do the rest. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, PK would have liked that one. Yeah, Rombo used to do the Monday the Wrestle show. Now he doesn't. I think he's been getting roasted a lot. I think you Rams guys have been sticking it to him too much. All right. Let's go to 2:00. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. I'm not going to shut it down. We'll go off on an even number. Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah, I should, to be honest with you. 7 or 8 years. Well, the other thing, out here, they have a town north of me called Casa Grande, and they're building kind of like a new Disneyland. Might be something. I can't do 5, man. I got things to do in the morning. So my old man, my parents live down the road from me. And my old man's got really bad arthritis. It's called Crest syndrome. Some like autoimmune disease that attacks all the joints in your body. And so tomorrow, I'm taking his ass over to the dispensary so he could get some relief. There's some days where he can't even get out of his damn recliner. So hopefully I can help the old boy out a little bit. That's one of the reasons why I moved down here, is to be close to my parents. They're getting older now. And who's coming on to me after? Good question. For right now, nobody. But once the website is up, they'll have like a 24-hour thing where, they're not medical weed. Weed is legal over here in Arizona, just like California. Get the same brands too. But after tonight, I think I'm the last show, but once the website does start, it'll be a 24-hour thing, and it'll even be on the radio as well, so you can. Yep, next show will be Jock and the Doc in the morning. There you go. Romo's got it. Oh no, I'm good, Jim. If I get Jim, if I get 4 hours, I'm an Army guy, man. And Romo's an Air Force guy, man. You give us 3 hours to sleep, we're good to go, man. Give us some coffee. Screw it. Good to go, homie. Not 24 hours on YouTube. That's right. Yeah, that's right. The website and I believe the radio, right, Eric? Or you need 7? You puss. No, I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. I usually get a nap in after I eat dinner or something. Get a couple extra hours there. It'll be on Northern Lights Entertainment. It'll be Glenn's radio station. That guy showed me his setup the other day, man. Like, you should see his setup. It's incredible. All night shifters, man. I worked nights, man. In the Army, I worked nights, and I loved it. Yeah. Hold on a second. One second. I think he's doing a show right now, huh, Romo? I think he's actually DJing. There you go. There it is. Cuckoo. Did it post? Let me see. Let me log in here. Yeah, I posted. Cool. And then I'll just do this. I'll pin it. All right. Sorry I didn't highlight some of you guys' messages. I'm still getting used to this thing. Next time I'll do a better job of highlighting some of you guys' stuff. I was kind of flowing with it. Just kind of flowing. There's still 7 of you guys watching. You guys are nuts. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, the NCSN network website will be separate from that, but they wanted to know what. Yeah, that's Glenn's radio. Just so you guys know. He's got some cool stuff. I believe he is 103.5. Oh, you're asking which one that is exactly? Oh, I don't remember anymore. If you have your phone on you, probably. It's a local radio station out there in certain parts of Canada. So there you go. Yeah, you'll hear his voice. I think he's doing a show right now, actually, isn't he? That's why he wasn't on But that's the doc. When you guys lock, yeah, no problem. He does a pretty good radio show. Now Glenn is probably tapped out, but he does a pretty good radio show. You guys tune in on the weekends and whatnot. If you guys want to hear something, he'll shout you out and play whatever you want. One time he played Judas Priest. I'm a Priest fan. I like old Judas Priest, so he played some Judas Priest for me, and he's got oh my god, his music library is so big. So if you want him to play something, just ask him. He'll shout you out and everything on his radio show. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. He showed me how he does it and everything. It takes a matter of seconds for him to do it too. The guy's a wizard. Yeah, YouTube's not going to be 24/7. We're just going to have some rolling shows. Damian Pressett? Who the hell is that, man? Are you trying to type in Judas Priest? Yeah, there you go. Let's see here. What do you guys think about the real quick? What do you guys think about the song, man? You guys like that? That was a Will Be production. I put together that little thanks to Suno AI. I put together a little AI song for the late night show. I thought that was pretty cool. Damian Priest is oh yeah, okay, never mind. Roger, yep. I don't know my wrestling that much these days, man. Like I used to watch it back when I was a kid, and I used to watch it. You didn't hear it? Oh, I'll play it before we get out of here. 1 second, let me tilt my thingamajigger. Yeah, I haven't really paid too much attention to wrestling since the late '90s and early 2000s. To be honest with you, to me that was kind of like the glory years. Like, my God, how many good ones, dude? We had so much good wrestlers. My favorite. So my brother was like a little fat kid. He was like a little fat guy. I used to call him. You remember Bam Bam Bigelow? I used to call my little brother Ham Gigolo, and he'd get all pissed off at me and try to punch me and whatnot, and I kick his ass. Good question. I actually have them on my own personal YouTube channel. Maybe one day I will share those links. I don't remember the Attitude. I remember NWO, the Wolfpack, the Four Horsemen. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I've heard that Triple H taking over has really changed things. Yeah, I need to get back into it. One of these days, I'll get back into it. It should be fun. But your son wants all those toys, doesn't he? Remember all those? They had man. Remember the ring, the WrestleMania ring they used to have back in the day and whatnot? Oh, dude, I used to see it on Toys R Us. My mom, I want that for Christmas. Yeah, the early the '90s and 2000s to me was like, just because I'm not 40 just yet, but I'm pretty close. So that was kind of my era for wrestling. Yeah, every damn day, man. Every day. Unless I'm sick or something. Yeah, if you want. What the hell? What did that pop up for? Yeah, I'll be on. We could do a holiday stream. We could do a late night holiday. Might be a little drunk or something, but we could bullshit a little bit. No, I'm not 49. I'm 10 years younger than that, exactly. I'm 39. See those grays, man? There you go. 39 years old, man. Yeah, I'll be on. I'll be on the weekend. The first show technically was going to be last night, but I needed some training from Romo, and God bless him, man. Hey, man, just shout out to Eric. That you guys don't know how much work this guy's been doing behind the scenes, getting me and Carter situated, and then he's doing the thumbnails and everything. He's doing all of that. He's doing like, I'll show you some other stuff he's done real quick. It's kind of cool shit, man. Like, here's Carter's background. How do I? Carter's got his background, and then there's a shark bites. He's got all kind of stuff, man. He's got the basketball overlay. He's got all. I mean, look at that. Jocking and docking in the morning. The shark bites. There you go, man. Switch it back over to my stuff real quick. And here's the basketball. Oh, oh man. Hey, Romo, this looks nice. Hold on. Let me add that with the basketball one. Whoa. That's pretty damn cool. Right on, man. See? Old boy is doing a lot of work. Am I a nice guy? Well, see, I gotta be a little careful on this show, especially when it goes to radio. PK, you don't want to get PP slapped for cussing too much. Do they have purple? Let me see. What do we got here? That's kind of purple. No, but other than that, no. He could probably add something in there for the Kings. Somebody's gonna end up doing the Kings show, and oh yeah, that's my team, man. I love the Kings. I promised PK that I'll talk Kings tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll talk some Kings. Tomorrow I'll do some more research. Again, I don't really follow basketball too much. I'm an OG Kings fan, though. However, Oh shit, that's interesting. I actually am PK. Does that surprise you? But anyways, with the Kings, yeah, I actually grew up a Kings fan. I've been a fan of them since the '80s. So I stopped kind of following them in the Dookie years. Remember, they were dog crap for so long, man, and it's hard to watch junk sports. Like it's hard to watch the Giants right now. It's just so hard to watch. You watch sports to be entertained and to have a good time. And when the teams are sucking butt, man, what's the point? Why put yourself through that kind of misery? All right on PK. Hey, you got a pretty good feel for things. Yeah, yeah. I got no shame in admitting that. It is what it is. Some days I have like no energy at all. Don't want to talk to nobody. Sometimes it lasts a week or so. Sometimes it lasts a couple of weeks. But yeah, right on, man. Yeah, I got no shame in admitting that. Hey, man, I love hanging out with you guys. I love, what I do for a living. I'm a salesman. I'm a salesman for a living, and I talk, and I'm also a fan of sports. So, you know, give me a platform, and we'll rodeo. We'll talk about a few things, and really, I like I like interacting with you guys. You guys are the show, really. Yeah, I have my notes and whatnot, but yeah, I like talking with you. See, here's the other thing, and the one thing I try to get through to some people too is being part of the chat for a lot of people, especially when they get off of work or something. It's a hobby of theirs. They come on, they want to interact, they want to be interactive. It's a hobby. It's the way they're winding down. It's the way they're spending their evening. I totally get it, man, and I love it, and that's why I want to do the same. Like I want to if I'm gonna be on a show, it's all about you, man. Like you can hear me talk all damn day long, but oh, you went off on one there, PK. It's all good, homie. It's all good. Let's see, we got about 2 more minutes. So I'm gonna close her on down. You got any more stuff for me, PK? What do you got? We'll do some. We'll definitely do some King stuff tomorrow. I'll talk about some King stuff. In fact, I'm actually banned on Grant Napier's channel, dude. Like the guy don't like me. I'm banned from Carmichael Dave, and I'm banned from damn Grant Napier, dude. Oh, okay. I think our guy Ibrahim has season tickets to the Kings, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you can meet up with him, PK. He's out in Roseville. Yeah, I don't know if the Warriors are gonna be all that great this year. I don't see them. They don't impress me. And to be honest, the last couple of seasons they really haven't impressed me either. But all right, guys, let's wrap her on up and get some sleep. Or if you're just heading off to work, right on, right on. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Pretty good crowd today, man. Can I reach out to Cyrus? I'll ask Glenn if you can. No promises. Is Cyrus? He got? Did he get kicked off of? He did, right? He got replaced on the Locked On Warriors, didn't he? Interesting. Is he still doing stuff with Larry, or? You see, you gotta be careful about that because I might send you on a fruity loop there, and next thing you know, you're. See, and honestly, I think from what I've seen with Cyrus, and I don't mean this any negative way towards him, but sometimes when you take stuff like that, it really does alter your. You know what I mean? and then you end up going off and being kind of. Remember, because he used to go off. I mean, he used to go off on Dan for like almost no reason, really. Dan would just give an opinion, and then Cyrus would cuss him out. Oh, guys, let's get out of here. Real quick. This is in case you didn't, or PK, you didn't hear it. I'll go ahead and play this. I'll play a clip of this real quick, and then I'll play the outro, and we'll call it a day. But I'll be back on tomorrow, same time, 12 o'clock, midnight. We'll hang out again. We'll bullshit some more, whatever you guys want to talk about. So come loaded, come with questions, come with opinions, and let's make her happen. But here you go, man. Let me know what you think, PK.
Neon lights above the city, talking games till 1 a.m. We'll be taking calls so gritty, covering the sports we see. From the court to open fields, late night chatter never heals. Northern Cali's pride revealed, where the fans who never shield. Late night sports talk, this will be all the stars we need, straight from the heart. When the night falls, we believe coverage that we crave under the stars.
All right, boys and girls, let's get out of here. You guys have a good one. I will see you tomorrow, and we'll do this again. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And adios, amigos, my friends. Wrong one. Sorry. Here we go. All right, guys. You have a good one now. Take care.
You've been watching the Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.
Competing highs and lows we share. These voices on the air. Every team gets equal care. Fans and players make the pair. From the courts to open fields. Late night chatter never yields. Northern Cali's pride revealed. We're the fans who never shield. Late night